Houston, this is What's Next. I'm Jimmy Sue Balco, and welcome to What's Next Houston, Houston's newest and premier lifestyle TV show. We are dedicated to informing you on the latest trends, products, innovations, and services our great town has to offer. This week, with our society seemingly in turmoil, we head to Shiloh Guns and Range to learn the 4 things we need to know about how to safely handle a gun. We check in with the local Houston group whose organization, We Give Outdoors, is doing great things for our military members, and this time for a teenager suffering from cystic fibrosis in Florida. We talk with the West Scott Law Group, and we have some great music for you. So let's get started, because this is What's Next, Houston.
You gave me so many things to love, so much, so endlessly. You are the only one I love. And you know, deep in your heart, we could never be alone.
There is a group of men from the Houston area who are starting their own TV show that will soon air on the Sportsman Channel. The show is called Dirt Nap Affliction, and their charitable foundation is called We Give Outdoors. Here's a trailer from the episode where they help a teenager who is living with cystic fibrosis.
The reason I called everybody to get together today, I had some people reach out to me here recently about a young man from Okeechobee, Florida. He's 17 years old. His mother is a police officer there in Okeechobee. He has a wish to go on a helicopter hog hunt in Texas. So some people reached out to me, wanted to know if we could do anything to help. I wanted to call y'all here today to see what y'all think, man.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I mean, let's go for it.
Absolutely, let's make it happen.
I know Zane would be on board with us to take his ranch in Cotulla. You know, he's always willing to help out. And
Yeah.
I know he's on board. So the only person I can think to put him in the air with be Ryan Robbins, Double R Helicopter. You
Call him
know,
up.
make it happen. Hunt hard, shoot fast, waste nothing, offer no apologies. Dirt Nap Affliction.
Dirt Nap Affliction.
The Lost River Ranch is a 6,000-acre ranch located just outside of Cotulla, Texas. The ranch is loaded with all types of predators, including wild hogs, coyotes, and bobcats. All have a devastating effect on the white-tailed deer population. This trip, we're going to do our best to put Evan on as many of these predators as possible.
JD and I have some mutual friends. We didn't know each other directly. Some people that I work for know some people that he knows, and everyone just communicated and made this happen.
Before this trip come about, you know, I knew you had a dream of going on a helicopter hog hunt, and I wanted to make that happen for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
So all my pro staff got together and we worked really hard trying to put something together. We got Ryan Robbins, one of the best helicopter pilots in Texas that you could ask to do it. But the cool thing is, I found out something about you that we have something in common. Sport of rodeo.
Yes,
So
sir.
2 days before we come on this trip, you said you started out riding calves,
Yes,
steers, junior bulls, stuff like that. Who do you look up to?
Like
I'm
I
like
said,
bullfighter-wise. Who's
it goes back to just the PBR, you know, Jesse, Shorty, and Frank Newsom, and Cody Webster.
Who do you like bull rider? Who do you think?
Nowadays, you got them bulls. They're bred
To
they're
buck.
bred to buck.
Yeah,
You know, the
but
bulls back
who rode
then,
them all though?
One and only JB Mooney.
JB Mooney. How would you like to meet PBR world champion bull rider JB Mooney and PBR bullfighter Shorty Gorham?
That'd be amazing.
Good. Turn around. They're right behind you.
No freaking way.
What's up, neighbor?
Meet Shorty and JB Mooney.
Welcome to
Shorty
Cotulla,
Gorham.
buddy.
Yes, sir. JB, how you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing pretty good.
How cool is that?
It's
Guys show
awesome.
up, come over here while you're getting ready to go on a hunt.
It's amazing.
Heck yeah.
This still don't even seem real.
It's real, all right.
Just to see the terrain here in Texas, enjoy myself with Evan, creating some memories, and most definitely the helicopter hunt, but there's been some additional things that really have surpassed our expectations.
So this is where we say adios, and it's not goodbye. Till next time. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Dirt nap affliction.
What a wonderful thing they are doing. You can learn more about this group, their show, and their charity on their Facebook page, Dirt Nap Affliction. If you or your company would like to help them with their project, make sure you look them up. Sometime, somewhere, somehow, someday, you're going to need a good lawyer. One you can trust to offer you the best service and to represent your best interest. When that time comes, you need to call Westcott Law Group.
I am Cyril Westcott. I'm a member of Texas Criminal Defense Lawyer Association, a member of American Association for Justice. Apart from the fact that I have a Master of Law degree in Immigration and Naturalization Laws, which very few lawyers in the USA has, I'm also a proud member of American Immigration Lawyers Association. I'm admitted in American Inns of Court. I'm very happy to inform you that I'm a proud member of Texas Bar College. What's the point of all of this association? I associate with the best. I learn from the best to give you the best legal services in immigration,
divorce, personal injury, criminal law, criminal defense,
federal crime, medical malpractice, family law, and contract law.
We're a Houston law firm that's diversified in providing legal services in various areas of law and practice.
We conduct regular immigration town halls, local food drives, especially during this COVID pandemic. And when you visit us, no mask, no problem. We'll mask you and fight for you.
Many people are mentoring me. And among them all, one standard, Attorney Willie Gary, also known as Giant Killer.
Without a doubt, I'm so excited to be with Attorney Westcott because he's one of two, without a doubt, one of the best lawyers you'll find anywhere. And I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be in the same room with him.
Learning from the best helped me to give you the very best legal services. Westcott Law Group.
Let us fight for you.
Thanks, Cyril. It's not a case of if, but when you need an attorney. And when you do, call Cyril at the Westcott Law Group. Their number is 832-831-1412 or on the internet at westcottlawgroup.com. When we come back, we're going to check in with Jeff and learn how to handle a gun safely.
Mom, I cannot believe how comfortable your house is.
Thanks, sweetie.
Mine never feels this good.
Well, it's CPR.
CPR? What's your heart have to do with it?
Well, I do love my AC guy, but to me, CPR is cooling people right.
Cooling people right?
Yes, CPR AC is the best, and their expert service is so comforting. They get here fast and fix it right with an awesome warranty and a fair price. CPR does cool people right.
Aren't you tired of putting up plywood? Welcome to Texas Hurricane Fabric. We are revolutionizing the way you protect your home from hurricanes. Texas Hurricane Fabric is safer, stronger, and more affordable. Our exclusive Hurricane Fabric is about half the price of hurricane-proof windows and twice as strong. And it's more effective than traditional shutters made of metal and plastic. Give us a call and we can help you be more prepared. 713-876-9416.
Somewhere. Somehow. Sometime.
You're gonna be arrested, bro.
You will need us. Westcott Law Group.
Let us fight for you.
Principal office located in Houston, Texas. www.westcottlawgroup.com.
Westcott Law Group.
Let us fight for you.
This is an advertisement.
You and your family deserve to be comfortable year-round, and at CPR Air Conditioning, they're dedicated to making that happen. You can rest assured that CPR will always give you an honest assessment of your system, fix it right, and at a fair price. CPR will only repair what needs repairing. That's why they have been Better Business Bureau Plus rated for over 20 years. At CPR, they are cooling people right.
Welcome back to What's Next Houston. Crime seems to be on the increase in our country. This unrest has caused a huge demand for guns so Americans can protect themselves. But with all these new gun owners, it's important that everyone know how to handle a gun safely. We caught up with Jeff at Shiloh Guns and Range and found out what we need to know.
I'm Jeff Sanford from Shiloh Shooting Range. With the amount of turmoil and division that we see in America on a daily basis these days, we're seeing more people finally realize and understand that they have a Second Amendment right to own and carry firearms, and we think that that is fantastic. Owning a firearm is a big responsibility, and there are safety rules that go along with it. Fortunately, those safety rules are very simple, very self-explanatory. I'm gonna pass this along to my nephew Brock and my buddy James here, and they're gonna teach you the 4 gun safety rules and how to load and unload that new firearm.
Hey, I'm Brock, and this is my buddy James. We're here with Shiloh Shooting Range, and we're gonna go over the 4 universal gun safety rules we need to follow by in order for us to leave with the same amount of holes that we started with. How many rules do you follow a day when you drive a car? Hundreds. With guns, there's only 4 that you need to follow. James, you wanna start it off?
All right, I'm James Cooper. They call me Coop. We're gonna go over the 4 universal gun safety rules. Rule number 1, always treat each gun and firearm as if it's loaded.
Rule number 2, don't point the gun at anything you're not willing to destroy.
Rule number 3, we're gonna know what we're shooting at and we're gonna know the surrounding areas of our target.
And rule number 4, the cardinal rule of gun safety, keep your flipping finger off the flipping trigger until you have your sights on the target and have determined that it's safe enough to shoot.
Then we're gonna learn the basic operations of a handgun. First thing I'm gonna teach you guys is the master grip. First step we're gonna take, make sure our trigger finger is pointed as far away from the trigger as possible. Next step, we're gonna make sure our thumb is pointed up around the other side of the gun. Last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure the slide is straight with our arm all the way up and down. And for the 2-hand grip, I'm gonna pass it over to Brock.
Building on to the master grip, we're now going to learn what to do with our support hand. We're gonna take our master grip, take our support hand, make solid contact with the trigger guard, and stick our thumbs towards the target. We're gonna bring the gun up to our eye level. We don't wanna bring our eyes down to the sights. We're gonna point the gun out and act like we're ripping that gun in half and roll our elbows, making a triangle between us and the gun.
Now that we know how to hold and handle a gun, we're gonna teach you guys how to load a gun. We're gonna pick up our gun with the master grip, finger away from the trigger. The slide lock back, we're gonna pick up the magazine, index finger face down the magazine. We're gonna bring the gun up to our eye level. We're gonna firmly put the magazine into the gun. And with our support hand, we're gonna make sure we're holding the sides of the gun firmly. With your shooting hand, you're gonna push forward to seat and load around into the slide. As you can see, we have a round loaded right now. Now that I taught you guys how to load a gun, I'm gonna hand it over to Brock to teach you guys how to safely unload the gun.
So we're gonna take our gun, check for a safety. If there is a safety, we're gonna turn it off. If not, we're gonna release the magazine, which is our source of ammunition. From there, we're gonna grasp firmly onto the slide, bring the gun up close to our body, and instead of using our tiny finger muscles, we're gonna use bigger muscle groups in our shoulders and push to remove the bullet from the chamber. From here, we're gonna lock the slide open and do a 3-point check. We're gonna check our chamber, our slide face, and then down the mag well. Now we've verified that the gun is safely unloaded.
I'm James, this is my buddy Brock. I want you to buy a gun, get your license to carry it because you're an American and it's your God-given right.
Visit us at www.shilohshooting.com. Shoot straight.
Thanks, Jeff. Remember, if you own a gun, it's important for you to learn how to handle and shoot that gun safely. To learn what you need to know and get the equipment you want, check out Shiloh Guns and Range at shilohshooting.com. They are located on the north side of town on Shiloh Church Road, just south of FM 1960, not too far from Willowbrook Mall. At Shiloh, they really care about your health. That's why they disinfect their whole store and gun range every day. So go by and say hi to Jeff. Does your business do something unique or special? Then you need to let the Houston area know about it. Partner up with What's Next Houston. Learn more about our new cutting-edge lifestyle show at whatsnexthouston.com. When we come back, have you got one of those frustrating little door dents while your car was parked in the parking lot? Well, we ran into a place that can affordably and quickly fix them when we get back.
You and your family deserve to be comfortable year-round, and at CPR Air Conditioning, they're dedicated to making that happen. You can rest assured that CPR will always give you an honest assessment of your system, fix it right, and at a fair price. They won't sell you any unnecessary items. They'll get your home feeling just right. That's why they have been Better Business Bureau Plus rated for over 20 years. At CPR, they are cooling people right.
Michiru has the freshest fish.
Every time I'm here, it's like so good.
So it's fantastic. I love it.
The rewards program is awesome.
It's like a family. You have to try it. And I just love it here. There's no other place I'd rather eat sushi than at Michiru.
Better fish equals better sushi. Michiru Sushi. 2 locations in Gunway Plaza and Clear Lake.
Divorces don't have to get ugly and be expensive. Hi, I'm Jimmy Sue. If your divorce is non-contested and you have no children under the age of 18, Affordable Divorce Texas can get you a fast, affordable divorce for as little as $3.99. All divorces are done under the supervision and approval of family law attorney Equator L. Turner. Both parties can win in a divorce, and it doesn't have to cost you a fortune. Visit us today at affordableddivorcetexas.com.
Aren't you tired of putting up plywood? Welcome to Texas Hurricane Fabric. We are revolutionizing the way you protect your home from hurricanes. Texas Hurricane Fabric is safer, stronger, and more affordable. Our exclusive Hurricane Fabric is about half the price of hurricane-proof windows and twice as strong. And it's more effective than traditional shutters made of metal and plastic. Give us a call and we can help you be more prepared. 713-876-9416.
I've lived in the Houston area for a long time, and it seems like every parking lot I go to, when I come out, my car has a new little ding or dent. Well, the other day, I ran into Joey Peters, who specializes in removing all those little dings quickly and affordably. Have you ever came out of the store to your car and found a little dent? Well, sure, everyone has. But what do? You have to take it to the body shop. They have to sand the paint off, do some body work, and then repaint it. This can take days and easily cost hundreds of dollars. But I found the perfect solution. Paintless Dent Repair, from chips and dents away, and that's with a Z. To learn more about this fast and inexpensive method for removing those irritating dents, I caught up with the owner of Chips and Dents, Joey Peters. Tell me more about this amazing technique you have for removing dents.
Paintless dent removal, what that is where we go behind the sheet metal and we have a rod, and it's a technique we use and we reflect the dent, and as we're reflecting the dent, we're pushing the dent out, and it comes out pretty good.
That sounds really good. So how long does it usually take?
A small dent may take 45 minutes.
And the important question, how much does it cost?
The cost is a dime size is $75, quarter $125, half dollar size is going to be $150.
So Joey, what if my car needs more than just a paintless dent repair?
Then I do body work. I've been doing body work a long time. My uncle owned a body shop. I swept up when I was a kid at 8, but he did let me do a little bit of body work, and I learned a lot.
So you've been doing it for a lot of years.
But I always loved cars and always wanted to work on cars. If you love what you do, it's kind of not going to work.
So I have noticed that you have some beautiful classic cars around here. Do you also do car restoration?
I do automobile restoration, antique and classic. Right now I'm in the process of doing a 1976 Jeep J20, completely frame up. And then we're also doing a 64 Volvo that I'm almost getting ready to restore. And then up on the rack, I have a 67 Ranchero.
What about car insurance? Do you accept all car insurance?
I do accept insurance. In most cases, I'm lower than your deductible because I don't have the overhead that the bigger shops have. You have a pro working on your car instead of a guy that just come out of body shop school.
So do you guarantee your work?
I do. I guarantee my work for the life of the vehicle. And the reason I do that is because I use quality products.
A really important question, how do people contact you to get their car looked at?
They can call me at 281-948-3818, or they can look me up on the web at chipsanddents.com.
And that's with a Z.
And that's with a Z, yes.
Thanks, Joey. You really have an incredible business here. And the paintless dent removal, that's just amazing. And anyone that owns a car needs this. If you're looking to get rid of those irritating dents in your car, you need to come see Joey at Chips and Dents Away. If you want to learn more about Chips and Dents Away, go to chipsanddents.com or call 281-948-3818.
Visit Chips and Dents Away on Anders Lane between FM 518 and Highway 96 in Kemah.
And let me tell you, they are worth the drive from anywhere. Wow, that is amazing, and what a service. Thanks, Joey. We all need that practically every day. If you want to know more about Chips and Dents, you can check them out on the web at chipsanddents.com or call them at 281-948-3818. They are located in Kemah. Divorces don't have to get ugly and be expensive. Hi, I'm Jimmy Sue. If your divorce is non-contested and you have no children under the age of 18, Affordable Divorce Texas can get you a fast, affordable divorce for as little as $3.99. All divorces are done under the supervision and approval of family law attorney Equator L. Turner. Both parties can win in a divorce, and it doesn't have to cost you a fortune. Visit us today at affordabledivor.texas.com.
You and your family deserve to be comfortable year-round, and at CPR Air Conditioning, they're dedicated to making that happen. You can rest assured that CPR will always give you an honest assessment of your system, fix it right, and at a fair price. CPR will only repair what needs repairing. That's why they have been Better Business Bureau Plus rated for over 20 years. At CPR, they are cooling people right.
Somewhere. Somehow. Sometime.
You're gonna be arrested, right?
You will need us. Westcott Law Group.
Let us fight for you.
Principal office located in Houston, Texas. www.westcottlawgroup.com.
Westcott Law Group.
Let us fight for you.
This is an advertisement.
This week's musical artist is a Houstonian, Darby Shawn. There are some voices that just cause people to stop and take notice. Darby's unique tone and emotion does just that. Let's check her out.
I can't say I know the pain you were feeling. It had to feel something like mine. The thought of you there all alone gets me reeling. I'm walking these hallways at night. Was there something that I could have said? Any wounds that I could have kissed, made better in the end? Sometimes we're just like the stars. Even beautiful ones fall into the dark. There's a hole in my sky where you used to shine. But with every star that falls, I'm wishing you were here with me, singing this song. got you here, it's all tossing and turning. My thoughts are too loud to sleep. It's what ifs, maybes, if I could do it overs, but none of them changes a thing. Constellation now missing a piece, a black hole at the center of me, baby. Sometimes we're just like the stars, even beautiful ones fall into the dark. There's a hole in my sky where you used to shine. But with every star that falls, I'm wishing you were here with me, singing this song, singing this song. Constellation now missing a piece, a black hole at the center of me, baby. Sometimes we're just like the stars, even beautiful ones fall into the dark. There's a hole in my sky where you used to shine. There's a place in my heart where you'll always shine. But with every star that falls, I'm wishing you were here with me, singing this song, singing this song.
Another great song. What an amazing voice. Thank you, Darby. Learn more about Darby Shawn at darbyshawn.com. It's amazing how much musical talent the City of Houston has to offer. Did you know that being a partner with What's Next Houston has a lot of benefits? Contact us to learn more about this absolutely exclusive marketing plan that will take your business to the next level. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching What's Next Houston, Houston's newest premier lifestyle TV show. Remember to always adopt and never shop, plus spay and neuter your pet. Always be on the lookout for What's Next Houston.